Hello, my name is Gianna Jove, and today I'll be talking about self-monitoring. In the ABA world, there are plenty of strategies that can be used um, for behaviors and target behaviors and decrease and increase them. But today I'll be talking about self-monitoring. And throughout self-monitoring, individuals will monitor and observe um, their target behavior, and they will identify whether or not they have engaged in it. Dykman and others have discovered and have noticed or have researched that children with autism spectrum disorder, individuals, lack in peer relationships as well as social initiations with peers. And that is highly important for us in society now. We want individuals to talk to others and have conversation. So this is why we target initiations. Um, Another idea found in some articles was that self-monitoring is very beneficial for generalization. We want we all want to bring a skill that is taught in a class, in a special ed class or therapy or one-on-one sesh to the classroom or home or to birthday parties or a park, whatever it is. We want them to be able to use those same skills, but in other environments, not just one. And self-monitoring helps a lot in that. There was Dykman also has discovered that video feedback helps a lot for children or individuals to see themselves engage in these behaviors or not engage in the behaviors that are being wanted to be seen. And so when you have them watch these videos of them in these behaviors, they are able to visualize and see what they have to do or what don't have to do and can replicate it or adjust it. Another study by Morrison and others say that individuals lack in spontaneity and language and play with others and peers. Clearly, both of these researches have shown that spontaneity and initiations are a big factor that needs to be focused on, and we need to work on children and individuals with autism spectrum disorder to initiate on their own and engage with other peers, and then replicate it, you know. So a way that they've been doing this, and Morrison has found, is by using peer mediation, and they have other peers help them, so they're following them and seeing what they have to do, just as like video feedback, but it's in vivo, and they see what they need to do. And it's interesting to see, and it works well as well. So self-monitoring is a process that is used with autism spectrum disorder, as previously noted, and it helps in the guidance of preventing or assisting in a certain target behavior that the therapist or teacher is wanting the child to do. But peer initiation is a big one, as well as decreasing stereotypical behaviors. However, this type of self-monitoring would be most likely with individuals that are capable of identifying these behaviors on their own. One way this could be implemented is in the classroom. So just by maybe even just starting with greetings, having a child that doesn't initiate with peers, but we can start with just saying hi to a peer, starting it off slow. So the materials that would be needed for this, for instance, would be a piece of paper. So you can go on Microsoft Word and write, I will say hi, and then I will get blank. And then under the blank have a couple of boxes, the amount you would like to see, and have them, and then print it out, laminate it, and what's great about it, this is cost effective and easy to make. You just use dry erase marker every time, and so that's it. You laminate it, a piece of paper, and use a dry erase marker every time, and it could be used as many times as possible. So this is an example of what it could look like. I will say hi, and then I will get blank. 4 boxes where they will check mark. So how we will do this, the strategy that will work, that will increase this, is by first doing a preference assessment with the child, asking them what do they want, what do they want to work for, what do they want to get after they initiate in these greetings with their peers or individuals. And then once they tell you what they want, they write it right here, or you write it, depending, and then have them read it out loud, or read it with them. Tell them, I will get this, and then I will get blank. So for instance, for this example, we'll use, they want the trampoline, so we write, I will get trampoline. Once the child chooses their reinforcer, which is this is what will get them to do this, the motivation. They get to pick what they want, and this will motivate them to do, to go say hi to other peers. So then, in the first trials of this, there will be a couple prompts. There will be physical prompts, such maybe like nudging them a little bit, like pushing them towards a peer so they know what they have to do, or just a gestural prompt, just pointing at it. And they know that if they want to go to the trampoline, they need to get a check mark, or they got to get 4 check marks. And even in the first few trials, we can use other prompts, such as, did you say hi to your friends? And if they said yes, then check mark. If they said no, then no. And even if they said yes and they didn't engage in this behavior, you will not give them a check mark, and they will visually see that they did not engage in that behavior. Then we'll start fading it, and they will be doing it on their own, check marking it. They will, if they engaged in it, they will check mark it on their own, and once they get them all, they're done. And then towards the end, they won't even be needing the self-management board, because they are independently going to other peers, other classrooms, and saying hi without any prompts, anyone telling them, go say hi, or, having them greet others. So, as stated, the big idea for this is for them to generalize this and be able to go to another classroom that isn't theirs and may not even feel comfortable in, and be able to go to them and say, hi, so-and-so, or hi, miss, their teacher, without getting afraid, without them going into the classroom and just sitting down. Like, we need them to initiate in these types of greetings, and with that will lead to initiations with peers to play, or to have a conversation, or to ask for a pencil. So it's great to see that that just one management board of hi will generalize to another classroom or at home. So this strategy will be mostly beneficial for a verbal child who has the prerequisites of being able to identify and regulate certain behaviors that they are trying to regulate. The way, as previously stated, the way this will be seen as successful is, number one, if these behaviors generalize across different types of environments. That is the biggest idea. We want them to be able to say hi, like I said, say hi to others in other classrooms without that feeling of not feeling comfortable, because that is one of the biggest things. They're not motivated as well, so we need to motivate them to do that. And once they see that peers will enjoy them and play with them, with their little peers, with their little dolls or their books or trains, they will notice that it is quite helpful to just say hi to a friend. Thank you for listening, and I believe that self-monitoring is highly beneficial. So if you have not used it, try it. If you are using it, continue it. I think that it is a great strategy. Thank you so much. Have a great day.